You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and today I'm going to be building a silver Bundesliga team. It is absolutely fantastic and I would highly recommend it. It comes in at around 85,000 coins, so quite affordable I think at this sort of stage of the game. If you are looking for coins though, go and check that link down in the description and you will be able to get sorted out. So, let's jump in and start building. So the first player that I was going to put in this team was always going in, and it was Malapa. Absolutely love this guy. Have used him before. He has 84 pace, and the main thing about him is his height. 6'4". He is absolutely huge. He carries quite a hefty price tag though of 18,250, but I would definitely recommend him. Next up, we have a guy that I thought would actually work very well with Malapa because of his size and his pace. So he's like the reverse of Malapa, being a lot smaller, a lot speedier, and be able to get those over the top balls after Malapa's held it up. Unfortunately, he didn't work out too good for me. His name is CEO. He plays for a club. I can't even remember what it's called. Let's have a look at what it's called. It's called FC Augsburg. So there you go. He goes into the squad. I think that you probably should use a different player in his place. I will sort of walk you through who I think you should use instead of him in a second. You can see that he actually didn't score any goals, and again carries quite a hefty price tag of 18,500 coins. So moving on to the centre attacking mid position. So first up we have got this guy, Son. I cannot speak highly enough about this guy. He is amazing. I mean, his pace isn't something to shout about, but his shooting is unreal. He can score some of the most ridiculous long shots you can imagine. He always troubles the goalkeeper from a shot, and just generally would highly recommend him. He is so good. You can see that he cost me 6,000 coins. He only scored 1 in 6 games. However, I am going off to play more, and I know for a fact that I got quit out on one game because I know that he scored at least 3 because I've already edited some of the clips together. The next player is the guy that I'm suggesting that you use in striker instead of CO. His name is Pookie. He has an inform as well, as does Son, but I didn't want to go and make this too expensive. I want to make something a bit more affordable for you guys. So my recommendation is take CO out and put Pookie in striker as he is supposed to be, but I played him in the cam. He has 85 pace, and he was alright there actually. Again, it says that I haven't scored any goals with him, but I know I have. So there you go, he goes into the squad as well. So that's the front four. Now we can move into the defensive mids. Now the defensive mids I think are both, or one of them is non-rare. The first one is this guy, 74 rated Norwegian. He has 72 pace, but the thing I'm looking at the most is his 77 defending and 75 heading. Those are some very good stats for a defensive mid, and I look first now. The first thing I look for now in a centre defensive mid is how high their defensive stat is before I look at anything else. The fact that he's 6'2", he's got 75 heading, just means that you're going to be dominating the midfield because he is very strong and tanky. Next up, we've got a shiny guy, and he is from the USA. His name is Williams. He has 76 pace, he has 73 defending and 69 heading. You can see there, he cost only 1,000 coins, but he is 6 foot, so again, very tall and can win those balls in the air. Now, if we look at the defence, there was one player I was always going to have to use at left back. He have used him before, and he has the best free kicks I've ever tried, and I think that he may be the best free kicker on the game. His name is Lau, and he plays for Borussia Dortmund. You can see there, 84 pace. His shooting isn't anything to shout about, but his in-game free kick stats are amazing. Hasn't actually scored a free kick for me this time round, but I'm about to go out and try and score some now. Hopefully I'll get fouled on the edge of the box so I can get one. You can see there, it costs 6,500 coins, so not particularly cheap. Moving on, the next player I knew I had to use comes from Turkey. His name is Toprak. He is non-rare and he is fantastic. You can see there him slotting into the squad, 77 pace. Quite expensive though, 12,250 coins. The right back, there was only one choice for me as well. His name is Dikmir, I believe is how you pronounce it. Plays for Hamburg. And he has 90 pace, pretty much says it all. He's 6'2" as well. That is absolutely ridiculous. So there you go. He goes in and he costs 9,800 coins. Now there's a bit of a toss up for the centre back position. There were quite a lot around the same sort of like price range and pace and defensive stats. The one I ended up going for was this guy, and his name is, if I can find him, I believe he's at the top. There he is, Kirchhoff. He is pretty good. I mean, 72 pace, 74 defending, 74 heading, and he only cost me 2,300 coins. And the thing is, he's 6'5", which is pretty tall, if I don't say so myself. Now, finally, we have to choose the goalkeeper. and there was a couple of choices. I went for this guy. I believe he was the tallest, and it's Unastal from Schalke. He is 6'6", as you can see, and he is pretty beastly. You can get him for around 1,600 coins. So there you go, guys. That is the team and how it builds up. If you could drop the video a like, that would be amazing. You should definitely stick about for the clips, because there are some fantastic goals in there. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.